It's August 29th. Tomorrow's my 60th birthday. I've done a few recordings before this, but my battery went out, so the camera ended up shutting off. So this is a redo after I got the work already completed. So I have to make do. This is the master template. Just going to spin it around here. Maybe lift it up to get a better idea. This you need to know. Okay. This is where the tab and lock will go. This part will be secured and this part sticks out, which will actually go back into here. What I've done here, I've taken this half hex and I divided it into 3 triangles. Then I divided it into 4 triangles each to give you your quadrants. This one here is your screw where your dowel goes into. Your dowel will be underneath this one. This is a bolt hole, 1/4-inch bolt, be a pan bolt. And these 1, 2, 3, 4 screws lock down the tab. And once you put it in through the top plate, and then you have your 2 screws that's going to secure your center. Okay, I'm going to back the camera up. Just go through a dry run. As you can see, I already have all 7 panels already made up. Put this aside. So what I did with this, turn this around here. This has already got the holes in it. And I'll put the thing in the center. Drill that. Put it over here. Drill this pattern. And put it over here. And drill this pattern. That's what I did with the #1 template. And what I did is once you got your holes drilled through, so you actually, this becomes a template, so you use a template to mark each piece. Use this countersink to countersink the screw holes. I marked out the 6 bolt holes and the 6 dowels. They don't get countersunk. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3, 18 holes for your screws. Next thing that I did there is go around where your dowel holes are already pre-drilled through on your pattern. What I did is I'll set her up on the bottom plate. Actually should be here. This is bottom number 7. This is dowel, 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 and dowel. As you see, I started on 2 and my power went out, or my camera stopped, that's why. So we're just going to do this remaining 4. All in all, to mark and drill the holes and countersink them and to cut out the bottom here takes about 10 minutes. So if you multiply that by 7, that's about 70 minutes, or say hour 15 minutes. This 1.5-inch hole saw is kind of wore out. So I got all the dowels already cut and inserted. So all together to mark and cut. Now the pattern, drill up the holes and to set the dowels, you're looking at about 15 minutes. Should have blocks under this, but it's alright, it's a work table. This hole saw is pretty well wore out. You have to make sure you keep your set screw right here, small 1/8" set screw. You have to make sure you keep that tight. It does come loose, and also your dowel or your arbor to keep that tight. It did fall apart on me. Hopefully the camera's still running, looks like it is. So all together, you do all your prep work and set your dowels in about 15 minutes. We don't need that anymore. At the bottom there, got 2 more to cut out, so I'm just going to set the 4. What I do here is a ribbon of white glue, take my fingers, spinning it around, center of the hole, a few taps. Doesn't take long at all. But I believe what the Lord is give me these platforms for is to prepare for the coming pull shift. It's something that everybody can do. So when it comes, that's going to be it. We're going to have to be in place. And you know that when the pull shift comes, everything will be in chaos. No more to do. So to do all 7 platforms, 7 times 15, you must say 2 hours. It gives it a little extra time. Flip it over. Check them. Needs to be sanded once they're dry. And that's it. This is number 7. We still have our insulation to go in. We still have our center hub for our leg assembly to go in, which will be bolted down with 1/4" bolts. And 2 more dowels and our backing plate. That will complete the backside. So it's going to be a 2-part assembly. Once all the prep is done. I wanted to show you the pre-assembly because I already got it done.